Thank you for joining us here on WNUF TV 28. Happy Halloween! Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to day 31 here on the 31 Days of Horror. I am your host Mood616 and thank you once again for stopping in, guys. Yeah, first off, happy Halloween to everybody out there. It's all of our favorite day of the year and I'm so excited. And I'm even more excited that I finally got to view this. I bought this earlier this year and been waiting the last 6 months to watch this because I really just wanted to watch it on Halloween. So this one right here is released by Camp Motion Pictures and it came out in 2013 and it's really kind of cool, and I don't really hear a lot of people talk about this, which is kind of unfortunate. I know a few people have talked about it, but I was just super curious on this. I really like the whole idea and premise of it, and it is WNUF Halloween Special. Yeah, right there. Now, if you don't know what this one is all about here, supposedly this is, based on, it's fictional, but a real-life TV special that aired in 1987. So I like that whole premise, and this one right here, it kind of plays out exactly like that. It's really interesting how they did this. So basically the synopsis of this film is, it's about this, this live seance that was broadcasted apparently in 1987 at this haunted house. Now what it is, it's just a journalist. He's at this haunted house and he's got these two paranormal explorers, investigators with him, and he's got a priest there, and they're there to do a live seance on the live channel 28 and kind of expose these all these rumors of this house where apparently a bunch of murders happened. Well, these murders did happen about 20 years earlier, and the house has been abandoned the whole time. So they're there to put the kibosh down on all the rumors and prove that this place is all haunted and stuff. So it's a live seance. You got this journalist, the two paranormal explorers, and also the priest that's there too. So really kind of cool stuff. And that's basically the premise of the film right there. Now my thoughts on this one. This movie is brilliant. It really is brilliant. I absolutely enjoyed this so much. Now, the whole thing with this film is that it actually plays out like you're popping in a VHS tape of, a lot of basically a news broadcast. So you press play and it starts out like a normal news broadcast, right? It's got your two reporters and they're talking about the news and it's a Halloween special. It cuts to some commercials, which are all fake and stuff, and it kind of plays out like a real, like a live news broadcast and stuff. And then once that's all done, it goes into the live seance part, and it goes, with some more fake commercials and stuff like that. And it plays out like you're watching a real VHS tape or a real live special. Absolutely executed brilliantly, because this has to be the best looking throwback film I've ever seen. It's unbelievable how authentic this looks. That is the best thing about this. At times the acting and stuff falters a little bit, but it's all made up from the execution of this. The live broadcast is awesome. I think it's played out really well, and it feels authentic. The commercials are probably the coolest thing about this, because I was amazed, and every time a commercial would play, that how authentic it was. I mean, obviously they made up all these things and stuff, but just the props that they used, the look of it, the fonts and stuff, the music, everything about this just looks so authentic. It's really, really brilliant and really well done. And I loved it, man. And I was really surprised at how many fake commercials they actually had in this, especially during the news and stuff. We go to the commercials, and then when it gets to the seance, and it just kind of, it keeps going and going. It plays out really quick, though. I think it runs about 82 minutes or something like that. And it's a really cool watch. At times, when you get to the live seance and stuff, some of the acting and stuff is kind of the problem in this. It kind of brings it down, because if you want to have that overall full effect, you need the actors to be a little more natural. At times, things you can tell are forced and they're just not natural and stuff, so it kind of takes away from the believability of, this live seance or this footage that's supposed to be real from the 1987 live broadcast. But with that said, though, that's really one of the only downfalls to this. It's really well executed. I couldn't believe the props and the hair and the music and just everything. But the coolest thing is the absolute genius look of this film. Like, it really does look authentic, and it's not just like a VHS filter that they put on this. They filmed this, like, they must have done it on tape or something like that, but I don't know how they did it to get it so authentic looking. But all I have to say, though, is if you showed this somebody and said this was a real broadcast, you know, someone that's not too diverse in film and stuff, they probably catch on to the acting's a little, at times, a little spacey. But, you know, if you just showed like a regular Joe this and said it was a real live, this is the footage from a real live broadcast from 1987, you know, this is the news footage and everything, I bet you people would actually believe this. It's that authentic looking. So, you know, mad props. They set out to make an authentic looking film, and I think it really did work. Like I said, some of the acting is a little faulty in it. But with that said, you know, it's kind of cool. Another little minor gripe I have with the film is I wish that there was a little more horror elements to, you know, the seance and stuff. Like, I really like how it goes down. I like the journalist that's doing the interviewing, and, you know, the host of the live seance and stuff. I do like his character. He's actually kind of funny, and at times probably not even, maybe deliberately not. I don't know. There's just times, there's certain things that he says that are just kind of funny, and I don't think they were meant to be funny. But, you know, with that said, I think that the priest and stuff, and the way it kind of goes down at the end of the film is, it's a little predictable, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. But I just wish there was more kind of, a little more horror build up to that and stuff. But just a little bit of minor gripe. That and the acting, that's about it. But really entertaining watch. This is something I'd definitely pop in again. You know, it's just really cool to see. And you know, there's a lot of creativity here, man. A lot of the commercials, you know, from what I read, some people were a little upset at the commercials. They weren't like the greatest commercial stuff. I think the commercials were absolutely perfect, because if this is meant to be a real live broadcast or like a real news, you know, something that was playing on a real station, those commercials are fitting. They're not overly funny. They're not over the top. They're just like normal type commercials that really did work. There's everything from political ones to, like, you know, hair metal CDs that you can buy on TV to, you know, tampon commercials, to everything in there. It's just really well done. So can't say enough good things about this one. And that's pretty much all I want to say. So if I had to rate this one, I'm going to give this one about a 9 out of 10. Really fantastic stuff. Something that's going to be watched for years on Halloween now, because this is just fantastic. I can't wait to show people this. It's a lot of fun. It really is just a lot of fun. So yeah, WNUF Halloween special, Channel 28, very, very cool. I really like how they even, you know, kind of set up this cat motion picture. It just kind of looks like it's supposed to be real. It's even got quotes from Eduardo Sanchez from the Blair Witch Project. Craziest thing I've ever seen on live TV. And quotes like that. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, highly recommend this. Everybody go out there, buy 2 copies. You know, support, you know, cat motion pictures. Big props for them for putting this out, man. This is really good stuff. So, but yeah, WNUF Halloween special. Check it out. It's fantastic. Really, really glad that I waited to watch this. Awesome stuff. And that is going to do it for the 31 Days of Horror. I hope everybody enjoyed this series. I did not think I was actually going to be able to complete this whole thing. I have really, really bad OCD, so I have to finish everything I start. So, but I think it went really well, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. And yeah, maybe I'll do it next year again too. So I don't know. But of course, with that said, I'll be back to like my regular videos and stuff come November. So if you're a fan of the Top 10 Tuesday videos, those will be back in November, and I got a bunch more stuff because I do have a little bit more free time now. So stay tuned for those. And once again, happy Halloween to everybody. Be safe out there. Eat lots. Don't eat too much candy. Candy's meh. But you know, drink lots of beer though. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the 31 Days of Horror. Peace out. Thank you for joining us here on WNUF TV 28. From all the folks here on... Thank you for joining us here on WNUF TV 28. Fuck, man. From WNUF TV 28. Happy Halloween!